everyone, and welcome to the Impact Play. We are your weekly source for the latest news, updates, discussions, and debates that branches out beyond than just gaming. We are not only blurring the lines between gaming, entertainment, sports, and music, we're even amplifying voices from those respective fields, having their stories told here on the Impact Play. You can be a part of the live show experience over at twitch.tv/the Impact Play by clicking on that notification bell so you will be notified when we do go live, or later on YouTube, or even on your favorite podcast platform. Just simply search for the Impact Play. However you consume your content, wherever you consume it, we are there. Join us on Patreon, where silver recruits and above get the show ad-free, and gold recruits and above get exclusive access to the post show at patreon.com/the Impact Play.
If you haven't heard about Anchor, you're definitely missing out. Give it a try. It's free and simple. Plus, you've got nothing to lose. You don't need the best equipment out there. All you need is your phone and something to talk about. There's even creation tools that allow you to not only record, but also edit your podcast, all within the app. Whatever your passion is, Anchor is the surefire way to not only start your podcast, but also distribute it across a multitude of platforms, including Spotify, Google and Apple Podcasts, and so much more. Download the free Anchor app or simply go to anchor.fm to get started.
I am your host Mohammed, otherwise known as It's Yagu, and this is episode 98. On this week's agenda, we have Sony's latest state of play, new Halo Infinite updates, Apex Legends Season 9, we even got our first look at Miss Marvel, plus the top gaming news stories of the week. So welcome to the very first segment of the show, where we discuss what we have been playing and essentially what we have been on. So, gaming news wise, not gaming news wise. The games that I have been on are Apex Legends, and I'm definitely looking forward to Season 9, which we'll definitely go into later on in the show. I've also got I've definitely played Second Extinction. If you guys want to watch my first look, my hands on it with that game, go to YouTube and simply search for Itsyagoo, ITSYAGOOH. And I was definitely looking forward to playing Resident Evil, the Village demo, but I got into it early. So they actually delayed it, and I believe yesterday you could play it until the 8th of this month. So later on in the day, we're going to be streaming this demo on our Twitch page at twitch.tv/the-impact-play. And I finally finished Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which we'll definitely get into more in depth in the post show if you guys want to hear about spoilers and so on. So I guess that's about it. So without further ado, gaming news. I'm sorry, not gaming news. News it is, because now it's just entertainment. News, which is entertainment, and gaming is a part of it as well. So we're evolving. Okay, so let's go into the entertainment side of things. With Finn Wittrock is headlining as Green Lantern on HBO Max series as Guy Gardner. That's essentially it. That's all it's saying. There's nothing really that important in this news story. Next, The Bad Batch is releasing on Star Wars Day, May the 4th. And it's going to be on Disney Plus. I'm definitely excited for that. The Borderlands movie has cast its Moxie. Gina Gerson will join the cast of the Borderlands movie in the role of Moxie, Deadline reports. Other actors newly signed on for Eli Ross, adaptation, including Charles Babola as big game hunter Sir Hammerlock, Cheyenne Jackson as Jacobs, which presumably meets cowboy gun manufacturer Wainwright Jacobs, and Bobby Lee as a new character called Larry. Is currently in production in Hungary and will feature Kate Blanchett as Lilith, Jack Black as Claptrap, Kevin Hart, wow, as Roland, Jamie Lee Curtis as Tanise, and Ariana Greenblatt as Teeny Tina. So they're looking forward to the trailer when it first comes out, actually, because they are shooting. And we got our first look at Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan's full costume. And this was first tweeted by justgerard.com. We got our first set look photos. Let me see if I could show this. Let me see. Where are you? I think it's this one. Found it. There we go. Here's our first look. Okay, how do I switch? Oh, here it is. The upcoming TV show. The first Muslim superhero. I think that's about it. They're all the same photos, essentially. Oh no, they're not the same. There you go. You guys can take a much better look at this. For our audio listeners, you guys are missing out when you're not part of the live show or even on YouTube. Right? Let's see. Close all this. Okay. Black Panther, in a recent interview, actress Lupita Nyong'o opened up about the realities of creating Black Panther 2 in the wakes of the death of the lead actor, Chadwick Boseman. May he rest in peace. The sequel has been highly anticipated since the first film's release, but Boseman's ultimately death has brought about many questions about the state of the future film. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Okay. And it's clear that no matter what the outcome, fans will be watching. No, that's it. That's not it. Yeah, it's not telling me anything. But it's telling me that essentially what it is, that it's going to be respectful and in regards to his death. It respect, like right here in the headline. Yeah, that's it. It'll respect the loss of the actor, but that's essentially it. Moving forward, we have the House of Dragon is finally under construction. HBO has revealed that the straight-to-series Game of Thrones prequel from George R.R. Martin, Weil Condell, and Miguel Sapochnik is now in production. And ah, give me a second, folks. Let me see something. Let me see where I left off at because the microphone muted. So just bear with me. Okay. Okay. Found out where I left off at. So Chadwick Boseman. It's the last thing. So let's see. Okay, I was making sure. That's why I don't have to repeat the same stories. Alright. So I do apologize for that. I don't know how my mic muted, but yeah. So now I gotta go back and find these stories. This doesn't help much. If you're able to look at recently closed, right? Let's see. Perfect. Oh, I love Google Chrome. Okay. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Google Chrome definitely helps out a lot. Nope. Okay. What's this about? Hold on. What's that thing called? Hmm. Alright, give me a second, folks. I'm missing an article. Oh, here it is. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. So House of Thrones was the House of the Dragon was the last thing that I talked about before it muted itself. Or I touched it by mistake, whatever. Because I wanted to make sure. Okay. Okay, what's this? Oh, Returnal. Okay, Returnal reviews are in. And consensus says IGN gave it an 8 out of 10. Metacritic gave it an 86%. And Eurogamer gave it a 4 out of 5. IGN. Its roguelike runs are too long and it needs a way to save in the middle of them. But Returnal's third-person shooter action, clever story, and atmosphere are excellent. Let's see. We went to Metacritic already. Now we go to Eurogamer. Returnal is good, but it's incredibly reluctant to let you find that out. It hides its best moments, buries them beneath repetition and frustration, and a Byzantine UI. But those moments are just extraordinary, euphoric even. It's it's interest and my own for me just to play it. But Returnal is a video game that does not want to be played, but when you do play it, you have a great experience. That's what I'm hearing from other people as well. All right, so now we're gonna go on to Sony's State of Play. We got a more in-depth look at Ratchet and Clank: A Rift Apart. We got 60 minutes of gameplay footage. Subnautica, Below Zero's new PS5 upgrade, as well as Among Us coming to the PS4 and PS5. Okay, Subnautica Below Zero PS5 upgrade, which will support 4K and integrate the DualSense's controller haptic feedback. All right, so let's see. Moving forward, the fandom is back. I'm loud. Okay, lower that a little bit. Okay, perfect. So the fandom is back and it's coming October 16th. So I'm really looking forward to it because it's mainly entertainment and gaming. And what are we? Entertainment and gaming podcast, essentially. All right. Hitman developer IO Interactive is reportedly working on a dragon-themed fantasy game, potentially as an Xbox exclusive. First reportedly by Windows Central. The rumor suggests that IO is partnering with Xbox Game Studio on a brand new fantasy-themed game that involves dragons in some capacity. Subsequently, Eurogamer said its sources have corroborated that information, adding that the game will be AAA in scope. Both reports mention that the game is in early development and is years away from release. IO's unannounced third project has been mentioned before, with CEO Hakan Abrak telling IGN. I should mention we're working on something else as well, something completely new, a new IP. The company subsequently opened a new Barcelona studio, in part to work on the unannounced game. I'm definitely looking forward to this, even though it's years away from a trailer, teaser, cinematic trailer, what have you. But I'm definitely looking forward to this new IP. Among Us is teasing a new art style and bigger lobbies in a future update. According to the post on the game's itch.io page, the team is reportedly developing a new art style for the game. Don't worry though, as Inner Sloth has reassured fans that it's not too different from what you're used to, and will just feature cleaner styles and other animation improvements. They've also got plans to introduce increased lobby sizes so that up to 15 friends or enemies can play the social deduction game together at one time. The update also notes that the team has been working hard on bringing some color options to the game, noting that considering all the colors we already have, it was actually kind of difficult to find colors that will automatically be visually distinctive from all the other ones. However, they are committed to improving the accessibility options and eventually hope to move away from colors being the defining way people identify each other. The developer also mentioned working on a new meeting screen for the larger lobby sizes. The developer has promised a new intro when meetings are called that equates the information between the reporter and who exactly died between rounds, and shared a con- concept image of what this may look like. I'm not seeing that image here. Hold on. But yeah, that's essentially it. We got more details about Halo Infinite. Microsoft's latest update on PC gaming has dropped some tasty feature details for the PC version of Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite will be the first mainline Halo title to launch day and date on both Xbox and PC. And Microsoft is apparently pulling out all the stops to make sure that it offers premier PC experience and a PC gaming focused blog post on Xbox Wire. Matt Booty confirmed that Halo Infinite will feature support for ultra-wide and super ultra-wide monitors, triple keybinds, and a variety of graphic options. While there were no fixed details on those graphic settings, we can extrapolate them from what we know is coming to the Xbox Series X version. And that's essentially it. Alright, so now moving forward, we have our host of E3 2021, Greg Miller from Kind of Funny. Jack King, an esports and content creator, an esports host. And we even have the Golden Boy, an esports host as well as caster. The Golden Boy FTW, I should say. And he's also a part of G4. So kudos on everyone. Greg Miller has definitely been getting a lot of opportunities, and I'm definitely happy for him. Let's see. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Okay. This month's PlayStation Plus games for May include Battlefield 5, Stranded Deep, Rockfest, Drive Hard, Die Last. You guys want to claim that? Be sure to do so. Ooh, what's this? In the latest digital event, Capcom showcased several major Monster Hunter updates that includes a sneak peek and a new roadmap, dragons and more. It was a 45-minute live stream on YouTube that debuted on 27th of April. Mm, that's essentially it. So let's see what do we got here. What's this about FIFA? Hmm. What do you know? FIFA 21 is joining Xbox Game Pass next week. Nice. For, says for PC, so let me get into this. Mm, yeah, for it says Xbox Game Pass for PC actually. So I guess moving forward, the PSN servers were down about a week ago for a couple hours actually. The outage affected all PlayStation Online services. Yeah, that's essentially it. So not every company is perfect. Everyone has their flaws. Like even I believe it was like a month ago where Xbox Live and even PSN were down again for a couple of hours. So these companies can't be perfect and there are flaws. But when there are flaws or anything wrong with them, they try their best and hardest and the quickest route to fix these issues. So just be patient and report it respectively. That's all I have to say. Speaking of Microsoft, Microsoft is looking to reduce its Xbox Store cut from 30% to 12%. According to internal documents found in the ongoing PC Epic's Games versus Apple case, Microsoft has plans to reduce its cut on digital downloads on the Xbox console from 30% to 12%. And in a statement sent to The Verge, Microsoft downplayed the proposed plans found in the court documents, telling the site it has no plans to change the revenue share for console games at this time. But it could be in the future. So, moving forward, Apex Season 9. If you guys haven't watched the latest updates, essentially there were rumors or even talks that it's going to be revolving around Titans, and I assumed we're going to get more Titans than just a legend with Titan abilities. And that ended up being the case. So I'm not gonna get into spoilers because I want you guys to, if you guys haven't watched this, if you guys haven't watched the short for the newest Legend, be sure to do so. And it's actually season 9 is debuting in 2 days, if not mistaken. Yeah, in 2 days, on May the 4th, at 1 p.m. Eastern. And we got our first look, I guess, in regards to Apex Legends Mobile closed beta. Let's see. They're currently doing a beta testing in India and the Philippines. And the first of it begins actually spring of this year. And then it'll expand to iOS and other regions shortly thereafter. That's all it's giving me. But if you guys want to pre-register, go to the Google Play Store and add Apex Legends Mobile to your wish list. I was actually looking forward to this, but not in this capacity. Into an Xcloud capacity where it's an actual the game running on an Xbox and you simply hook up via controller. But because they're saying that it's a stripped down version of Apex Legends meant for mobile, so we'll see if it's gonna be. And they're saying that there's not gonna be crossplay between the mobile as well as the full versions of the game. So that's why I actually want Apex Legends on xCloud. This way, it's a full-on game on mobile. Resident Evil Reverse has been delayed until summer of 2021. As reported by Eurogamer, Resident Evil's Reverse official website was updated to reflect a new launch window for the multiplayer game. Uh, so that's essentially it. We already know about this game. It's a multiplayer game. Super Mario Party has added online play to the board game mode, 7 mini games, as well as 2v2 party mode, partner party mode, which is available now. Animal Crossing New Horizons update 1.10.0. May Day, International Museum Day, and wedding season. And it's now possible to wake up from a dream using the minus button. And we have new seasonal updates from Nook Shopping as well. We have fixes to improve the gameplay, adjustments, and yeah. People Can Fly has acquired First Studios, the developer which is behind titles such as Dark Meadow and the Brookhaven Experience, will become People Can Fly Chicago. It'll be People Can Fly's 7th studio and the third one in North America. And then, last but not least, we're going to end this with the Cyberpunk latest patch notes. When did this drop? 4 days ago, I just dropped the latest update. So the hotfix is now live on all platforms. And let's see, what do we have here? We're gonna sum it up for you guys. Actually, we're gonna show it to you guys as well. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. We have fixes about the quest and open world, the Mushroom Memorial Park, fixes and glitches in Johnny's appearance, and the gig Until Death Do Us Part. Added a retro fix for the issue we fixed in 1.21. Fixed various issues related to clipping in NPC's clothes. The UI fixed an issue where subtitles were not properly aligned in the Arabic language version. Stability and performance. Improved GPU performance. Various memory management and improvements. Console specific GPU, memory management, so on, Stadia, No longer possible to get soft locked in the key bindings menu if a keyboard is not available. And that's essentially it. Alrighty. We're gonna, if you guys want to send us free email, here's how. We want to know your feedback, your thoughts, if any questions that you may have for us by sending us read email on our Discord server, by leaving a voice note over at anchor.fm/TheImpactPlay, or even by sending us an email to reademail@theimpactplay.com. Who knows, it may even be featured on a future episode or even our special read email segment of the show. So thank you guys so much for making the Impact Play a part of your day. If you wish to join our community server over on Discord, be sure to enter !Discord in chat now. And guys, we're trying to unlock subs over on Twitch and we need your help. Share the channel with your friends, your family, anyone who will leave a minute from the show. So all we have left are the views. And we cannot do this without you. I know we could I know we could level up this show to where we know where we can take this even further. We are trying to bring on more guests on the show from a variety of backgrounds. Game developers, writers, artists, and so on. Even athletes. Leave us a review, even just on a favorite platform. It definitely help out a lot. We also have our merch store, which you could, if you want to help us even further, at merch.streamelements.com/TheImpactPlay, or even join us on Patreon at patreon.com/TheImpactPlay. Have a great one, folks, and until next time, I'll see you on the post show.